So you've already mentioned that you organize events, and one of it is one that's coming up later on this year, the Home, Life and You event in London. And you also do time hacker coaching, where you help people rethink how their home environment supports their life, which very much fits into our topic. But when someone feels overwhelmed or constantly busy, where do you usually start when assessing their environment? Do you actually go into their home, or do you just conduct your coaching online?
So Home Life and You Live is our event on the 17th and 18th of October at XL London. But we have a community all year round. So at the show, we have 4 different stages full of lots of different topics, anything from neurodiversity, hormone optimization, decluttering techniques, cleaning tips and tricks, as well as things like belief coding. So we kind of describe it as a bit of a pick and mix. So rather than it being very subjective, and this is the particular best way, we don't believe in any such thing. It's a pick and mix of opportunities. So people that come to the event and are part of our community throughout the year can take the different topics that they might need at any given time, and certainly where they are when they're coming to the event. As a time hacking coach, I work with typically clients one-on-one, and we do 30-minute Zoom calls so that it can fit in with their day, whether they are at home or indeed at work, whatever suits best. But I also deliver some workshops where we cover off, typically a half-day workshop, where we cover off a variety of different tools. And I think what both of them have in common is it's really about what you want. So really understanding what is it that you are looking to achieve. And I think sometimes we can be a bit of afraid or scared to admit, perhaps even if we do know what we actually want. And so I think in both examples of the work I do, it's about really trying to understand that I myself have struggled with over the last few years, which is why I've loved exploring the different subject matters around this. So about aligning life with what you want. And time hacking, we touched on decisions earlier, but typically looks at beliefs, decision making and fear of failure. And typically anything that is not working for you in terms of time management tools or perhaps even how you run your home can often be attributed to one or many of those 3 things. So it's really about kind of getting under the skin or getting under the hood, if you like, of those different things. So I touched on earlier that clutter might be unmade decisions. You know, what is the reason? Are we trying to be a particular person that we are not yet, or that, you know, this idea of the person that you might be? Or is it that you simply are scared of making that decision to either let something go or find a way to fit that into your life, and so on? So there's many different examples that I can give, but it's, you know, really about understanding what you want and then finding a route to get there.